when I started here, well, when did I start here? June.
Back in June.
Okay, so Jackson was born in May. I didn't think he was born yet, but
Yeah.
now I'm keeping him every other week, and I'm just glad I can.
You definitely can now. You have the ability, where before you didn't have that ability.
I don't want them to say, I gotta go sit with Mama. I want them to say, I get to go to Mama's.
That's a totally different feel to that. And you are excited as well, because instead of you saying, my grandbaby's coming over, I'm going to have to try and find energy from somewhere. And
rearrange everything.
You don't have to find energy. It's just naturally there. And you have done that. You have done that. You hadn't relied on drugs, not the supplements. They help. It's not the vibration plate. That helps. But it's all of those things are helping your body to heal itself. That's the magic of this thing. I didn't fix your neuropathy. You fixed it. I was able to be a guide. I was able to be a lucky guide to guide you along the path. We showed you the path. We walked with you on the path, but you walked the path. You decided, I'm walking it. Could I get some help with this? And now you're off on your own. You're going to be walking your path on your own. And what I hope with this video and with your knowledge, that you will actually share another progress photo.
They've had a couple today.
You will actually be able to share and become the teacher. The student can become the teacher.
Your ears are burned all the time. I'm always talking about you.
And that makes me feel really good that
or should I say here? I should always talk about it.
Yeah. So being able to teach others makes me feel good. Here I taught one person who has influence over your kids, your grandkid, and other people in your circle. So that's neat to be able to share about aspartame and sugar. I wish we could fix
my son, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Well, Crystal, I really want to thank you for sitting down and taking time out for this interview. I know you're a bit nervous. We know you're not a paid actress or anything like that. Are you a real live patient here?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay. All right. So you're a real live patient. We haven't done makeup in the back. Here we are. Here we are just having a conversation. I really, really appreciate you taking the time. So about 3 months ago, you contacted us about our neuropathy program. Let's just start there. What did your neuropathy feel like when you first came in?
I was in pain every day. And every morning, it felt like my ankles were going to snap off. It was trouble walking.
Yeah.
Anytime I would sit down, if they would get stiff, it would be the same thing all over again. But yes, it got to the point where I was hurting constantly. Yes. So I had to do something.
Did you seek out help from your medical doctor? Or did your doctor say anything about this neuropathy and what you could do about it?
No, I kind of did it on my own research. Yeah, okay. And everyone says the same thing. There's no cure. There's no help without surgery. And I don't like doctors, or I didn't want surgery or medicine.
Yes.
They want anybody cutting on me. And yes. I saw your ad. I was on vacation. And I decided to call it. I said, what can it hurt?
Yeah.
You know.
Good. 90 days later. So you've been through 90 days of this program. We know it wasn't easy, but let's go first. What's your neuropathy feeling like these days?
What neuropathy? Dancing.
Yeah.
I have beautiful grandbabies. I'm down on the floor playing with them. I'm taking them on walks, taking them to the park.
Yes.
And no pain.
Wow.
No pain.
Do they feel like that they're ready to snap off?
Oh, they hurt so bad. I would get up and it felt like I had to really bend them before I actually started walking. They hurt.
Do they feel like they're going to snap off nowadays?
Oh, no.
Okay, good. So your feet aren't ready to snap off. You're dancing. You're down with your kids on the floor. Let's be honest about the program. It's not easy. I tell people it's simple, but it's not easy. What were the biggest challenges for you?
Finding the time to do the equipment.
Yeah.
Or the first shopping list. But now it's not, I don't even think about it. I just go in the grocery store and go start over in the produce and go around everything else.
Basically, you leave out the inner aisles where all the bad stuff
all the good
is.
Food
and
is.
you stop. I appreciate that. Where all the yummy food is. Let's say that. You skip all the yummy food and you go for the good food on the outside.
Yes, and I was definitely a 24/7 coffee drinker.
Yeah.
With about this much sugar in the bottom of the cup.
Wow, because you needed your energy.
I had to have it.
So how's your energy nowadays?
I haven't had a cup of coffee since. I haven't had a teaspoon of sugar since. And I don't crave it. I don't want it. I use the alternatives.
Would you be okay if I shared your numbers to our observers, where your nerve damage was and where it is now?
That's fine.
Awesome. So we're going to shift right over here with her permission. We're going to look at these numbers here. Starting back on June 20th, right here, she had 40% damage in the left hand. It's now 0. The left foot had 72% nerve damage, now down to 5%. The right hand was at 30% damage, it's 0. And the right foot was 68%, it's now down to 5. Crystal, you have reversed your peripheral neuropathy. 5% in my book, that's like nothing.
Which started from a car wreck.
Yeah, that is an amazing accomplishment. And you and I were talking off camera. You said that you were a bit skeptical when you first started because everywhere you read, it said you have neuropathy. There's nothing you can do about it. So for the last question, what I would want to know, somebody who's watching this right now is likely skeptical. There's no way, I get comments all the time, there's no way you can reverse your neuropathy. It's irreversible. This guy's got a bunch of hogwash. It's a bunch of BS. What would you say, an actual live patient, what would you say to this person who's skeptical?
Try it and invest in yourself. Do it for yourself.
Yeah.
And I know you spend out money on kids or your family. Spend it on yourself. Do it for yourself to get your health back without surgery, without medication.
Wow.
And when you told me I was looking at amputation within 5 years, that clicked with me.
That's a scary thing.
Yes,
we want to have our feet and we want to have our toes.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is really heartwarming. I think you did an amazing job. And I just appreciate you sharing your story, your journey, and really a piece of yourself, because that's so helpful. And I just hope that maybe with our conversation, we help just even one person. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Plus, I lost weight.
How much weight did you lose?
Oh, I only lost about 15 pounds.
She said, I only lost about 15 pounds. That's phenomenal.
Better than the way I was going, so.
That's amazing. And now you're down to one medication. I think we're going to knock that out as well. Yeah. So thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. I'm just thankful for everything.
You're welcome. It's an honor to work with you and for you.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like it by hitting the thumbs up button down below. Also, you can share it with a friend or family member by hitting the share button. That's the little arrow at the bottom of the video. You might also want to subscribe to the channel. What you're going to do there is hit the little button at the bottom right side of the video. That way, when new content comes out, you'll be the first to know. Lastly, please comment. I'd love to hear your comments. I will read it and I will respond. Thank you and have a great day.